And welcome in, everybody. Glad you're with us. Interleague Baseball on MLB The Show. It's the Arizona Diamondbacks taking on the New York Yankees. Just about set. Starting on the mound in this one, Clark Schmidt. Chris, what should we keep an eye on here with him?
Four-pitch guy. He's got some options to work with in terms of keeping hitters off balance. So we'll see how he decides to utilize those weapons through this start here, and whether or not he's able to mix them all in early, or if he wants to hold something back a little bit later, maybe second, third time through the order, and give them that in his back pocket. As a hitter, you really have to stay on your toes.
Bunt attempt popped up. It's safe at first, a bunt single.
It doesn't surprise anyone when he gets on base by dropping down a bunt. I mean, this is just the latest example of him using his speed to his advantage and showing off his skills with the bat. That was very nice.
Now up next for Arizona, Geraldo Perdomo. Over to first, and he's saved. Runner on the go. Strike in there. Safe at second, and that was not close. Here's the pitch. Runner goes again. There's a ball, and the throw out at third. One out, base is empty. That misses, and a count 2-1. And that's downstairs and outside.
First pitch strike from the pitcher, but then no panic at all by the hitter. Very patient, showing good discipline. Now he's in the driver's seat with the 3-1 count.
And that one off the inside edge. You walked him.
Well, he tried to nibble right there and just missed his spot. Hitter didn't offer at it. Now he has somebody to worry about over at first.
Here's Ketel Marte. Yeah, that's fouled off. Marte starting up the middle at second, hitting third in the lineup, and he was selected to the All-Star game last year. And a swing and a miss there. Man at first, one away.
One ball, two strikes.
Swing and a base hit. The throw to third. Save. And now second and third with one gone.
Everything came together for him. Everything was on time and fluid in that swing. Got a pitch he could get the barrel on and lined it into center for the knock. Those always feel good.
Eugenio Suarez up to the plate now. Golden opportunity right here. On the ground to Jazz. Throws to first in time. And there are 2 outs. And now it's Josh Naylor. In there for strike one. Just missed. Marte on third with 2 out. That misses the zone, and it's 2-1.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Swing and a high fly ball out there towards left field. Dominguez makes the grab, and that is that. And we're back. And on the hill in this one, Brandon Pfaadt.
Yeah, his ERA last year was a little worse than average, so definitely be looking for better results this season. You know, one of the keys is just being able to have a consistent delivery and to be able to repeat that delivery so you can hit the spots that you want to hit and have a higher chance of being successful.
Strike. Next offering is in for a strike.
Well, this guy's so comfortable hitting with 2 strikes. Even a good pitch early in the at-bat. If he's not ready to pull the trigger, he's not worried if he gets to an 0-2 count.
That one close, ruled the ball. And it's 1-2. And Belly goes down on strikes.
Man, I really like the ability to bounce back right there after not getting the call he probably should have gotten. He didn't let it affect his focus, and he came back with another good pitch to get him swinging.
And next for New York, Anthony Volpe. That one finds the zone, and that is strike 1. And that one fouled off. The 0-2. Next offering misses down and away. Foul ball, still a 1-2 count.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row.
Well, anytime you can punch out the top 2 guys in a lineup to start an inning, got to be feeling pretty good out there on the mound, because when you think of just having a distraction, table setters on the base paths, and all of a sudden you're dealing with the number 3 hitter, any distraction can cause you to serve up a cookie, and instead of it being a solo shot, it's a 2 or 3 run homer.
Fly ball down the line. Carroll sizes this one up, brings it in for the 3rd out. Back now in the Bronx, all set for the start of the inning. This is Corbin Carroll. And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter.
Man, I mean, nice job just presenting it to be better than it actually was.
Outside. And it's a ball and a strike.
Here's a fun fact on Corbin, and I don't know if everyone remembers their first jersey, but Carroll certainly does. He used to rock an Ichiro Suzuki growing up.
Into center field. That'll fall for a hit. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
Pretty good spot, hard and inside, but that's a perfect example of keeping your hands inside the ball, tight to the body. The ability to take that back up the middle shows his approach is to use the entire field. And now they've got some speed on first, so we'll see if they try to get him into motion.
And now here is Adrian Del Castillo. That's a strike, attacked with the sweeper. Nobody out, runner at first. Struck him out without a swing. That was pretty nasty.
Well, caught him looking on that 4th pitch of the at-bat, and I have to think it had something to do with the sequence they threw at him. Kind of bounced back and forth between the outside and inside corners with the previous pitches, and that makes it really tough to cover the whole plate. Just couldn't get a swing off at that pitch on the inside.
Randall Grichuk now. Right through there for a strike. Carroll leads off first with 1 away. Pickoff throw, and he's back standing.
Base runner with a 1-way lead right there. All he's trying to do is get a look at the pitcher's move. Had no intent of stealing on that pitch.
0-1. Fought off foul.
Pretty good pitch there to take a rip at. He wants to get his arms extended. He likes the ball away from him a little bit, just not able to square it up.
Out there to center. And that'll get down for a hit. Throw into third. Throw pulls him off the bag, and he's safe.
Hitting is really easy for some guys. One thing that I can see already, his bat stays in the zone on plane for an extended period of time. And guys like that, they have a high contact rate and they have more barrels because of that bat being on plane. And even when you don't get it great, it's still hit hard enough to dunk something in like that in front of the center fielder.
Here's Gurriel.
Oh, that's low.
Squirts away a little bit. No advance. Good job behind the dish. Game set. That one finds the zone, and it's 1-1. Two on, one out, and that's outside. 2-1.
Could be some action here on this next pitch. Couple runners on. Probably a challenge pitch coming.
The kick and the pitch. Runner goes. This one popped up. He's got it. And there are two down.
Well, those can be pretty fun as an outfielder. Got to put it into his highest gear and go a long way to track that one down. Nothing better than that. You feel like a wide receiver playing football.
And that is out of play. In the dirt, but kept close. And an excellent job keeping it right there. Runners on first and third, two away. Here at the top of the second. On the ground to third, Cabrera. They take the force out, and that is that. No runs. Bottom of the inning, and now the DH, Giancarlo Stanton. Falk back to work. That one not close, and that's ball one. Just missed.
He hasn't wanted to challenge in both of those pitches off the plate away. Don't expect anything down the heart of the plate. You may just have to be patient and take your walk here.
That misses the zone, and that's ball three. And he walked him. And that's their first base runner of the game. So up next, Jazz Chisholm Jr.
It's tough after falling behind a hitter, 2 balls and no strikes, but now at least he gets a fresh start against a new batter. But he needs to get back into the strike zone and start pitching with conviction.
The pitch. Swing and a foul out of play. At 96, that pitch is in for a strike.
Getting a little frustrated with the strike zone.
Runner at first with no outs here. Ground ball left side, could be 2. Here's Marte for 1. On to first, but it pulls him off the bag.
Well, they had the chance at turning 2 right there, but I don't think he got a good grip on the ball as he tried to transfer from glove to throwing hand. They say you can't assume a double play. I beg to differ at the big league level, but it's going to be ruled as a fielder's choice.
And up next for New York, Austin Wells. Runner on the go. That's in for a strike. And safe. It's a stolen base. Tying run in scoring position. Bottom half of inning number 2. Swing and a line drive, base hit into left field. Jazz on his horse, coming around third. He'll score easily. In there safely.
Well done. Drives in the run. That was a thing of beauty. He may have been a little behind the pitch, but by getting that barrel into the hitting zone early on in his swing, he was able to meet it and still shoot a line drive down the line and left.
Paul Goldschmidt now. And a foul ball. Wells, the runner at second with one away. Next offering is in for a strike. And a swing and a miss. Down on strikes. That K is his third of the game. Now the third baseman, Oswaldo Cabrera. And that one fouled off. The other way, and makes the play, and that's out number 3. Yankees strike for a run on the RBI double, all even at 1 apiece. You're watching Major League Baseball exclusively on the show. Top half of the third inning. Stepping in is the switch hitting shortstop, Geraldo Perdomo. That's through there for a strike.
0-1's the count.
This one in the air. Brings it in. 1 up, 1 down. Ketel Marte up to the plate. 1 for 1 with a single so far. 0-1.
0-1.
Tied up here in the early going. And that's through there for a strike. And it's 0-2.
Well, he didn't like those first 2 pitches down an 0-2 hole. He's going to have to battle. Hope he gets a mistake.
Fights it off. He'll see another.
That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against mistakes, but that's not what that pitch was.
Out to center. Bellinger drifts towards it. Pulls it down, and there's 2 gone. Eugenio Suarez up to hit now.
Picked up an RBI in his last at bat. Still their only run of the game so far.
That one finds the corner, and it's 0-1. 2 out, space is empty. Sharp grounder, that's through for a base hit.
He was all over that one. There's nothing cheap about the way he got that one through the infield. That was ripped. Caught out in front and didn't get under it like he would have liked, but definitely put a good swing on it.
Here's Josh Naylor.
Oh,
just missed. Suarez, the runner at first with 2 gone.
Yeah.
He must have been looking for something else because he gave up on that pitch a little early. It was right down Main Street. Probably not going to see a better pitch to hit in this at bat.
Next offering is fouled back. Swing and a miss. That one in the dirt. Gets to it on to first. And it's in time for the third out, so that'll end the inning. So 1 hit is all they get. We head now to the home half of inning number 3. All tied 1-1. Back here at the ballpark, let's check out the latest news from around the league. First pitch doesn't find the zone.
Counts 1-0.
Instead of letting the hitter get his arms extended, tied him up a little bit, slightly up, slightly in.
And a swing and a miss.
Well, he left that changeup up, got away with one there, and he'll take it, but doesn't want to make that mistake again.
That one 95 to finish him off. So the lineup flips over, and up to the plate comes Cody Bellinger. Struck out swinging, leading off the bottom of the first. Up the middle, on the run, throw to first, and they get the out. Now, Anthony Volpe. First pitch just misses.
That's a good pitch there. Really had some run and finished a little up and in just on the edge. And that's one of those, if you swing at it, hit a broken bat as you jog back to the dugout.
2 down, nobody on. And another ball. That's ball 4. Tried another fastball, but missed the spot.
You know, Boog, it's been said these guys are savages in the box. You can see it right there with such tight plate discipline.
The Judge takes a strike.
0-1's the count.
Inside. And now it's even 1-1. 2 gone, but the go-ahead run is at first here in the last half of the third. And a strike on the outside edge.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Next pitch is outside. Got him looking. That's a strikeout. So it's no runs, no hits, no errors, and a runner left. On to inning number 4. All tied 1-1. As we go to the top of the 4th. Now it's the right fielder, Corbin Carroll. That one ran inside, almost got him.
Generally, second, third time through the lineup, you want to be able to lean on those secondary pitches and command them. Looks like he's doing a nice job of it.
Comes up empty as he chases that one in the dirt. Wells collects, fires to first. Safe at first as they can't make the play.
Didn't look to me like he got a great handle on the ball as it came out of his hand. Cold nights, not really fun to play in, and it makes it tough to hit as well. Makes it tough to throw, and might have played a factor right there.
And here's the catcher, Adrian Del Castillo. He was a strikeout victim his first time. Schmidt picks over, and he's back safely. And there's the strike. Carroll aboard here at first with nobody out. Check on the runner. Carroll back on a dive. And that's disengagement number 2. Swing and a ball lined out towards center. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. And there's one down.
Man, that's one of those at-bats where you have to remind yourself it's about the process. He did everything right there. Nothing to show for it. But in your mind, you have to convince yourself that it was a very good at-bat.
Grichuk, the next to hit, takes ball 1. All tied up, top half of inning number 4. Schmidt over to first, and he's back in easily. Grichuk, a member of the 1,000 hit club, and he's usually in the outfield. Today, he's the DH. And now 2-0. Throw over to first. Carroll back easily.
Runner, yes.
Runner on the goal. Pitching for a strike. Throw, save. That's a stolen base.
Well, we all know this team is struggling right now, and sometimes you just got to do something different to generate some offense. A little more aggressive right there to put the pressure on the opponent. We'll see if it pays off on the scoreboard for this team.
Swing and a ground ball, base hit right field. Coming home. Here's the throw to the plate. Safe. He beats the tag. It's 2-1.
That's back-to-back singles for him. Not much to this one other than just a willingness to go the other way and put the ball in play. That's a team at bat right there. Nice job of staying back and letting the ball get deep.
Man at first with one gone, and it's Lourdes Gurriel Jr. He's 0 for 1. Here comes the pitch. There goes the runner from first to third. Over to Goldie. No chance at the double play with the runner in motion. So digging in, Jake McCarthy, 1 for 2. Swing and a ball lifted in the air. Dominguez makes the play, and that is that. But the RBI single pushes across a run. And this is now a 2-1 ball game. Major League Baseball is on the show. Back for more from the Bronx. John Chambi and Chris Singleton with you. And leading off the bottom of the fourth, Giancarlo Stanton. Swing and a high fly ball pulled foul, and that's out of play.
No, inside.
Looks like he was trying to get to the front door with that curveball. It's definitely a finesse pitch, but it backed up a little bit on him and stayed inside.
Ground ball left side and foul ball. Swung on, popped up on the infield. Del Castillo in position, puts it away for the out, and there's one down.
Well, that's a frustrating into the at-bat for the hitter right there. I mean, that pitch was right down the middle. I think he got a little too excited, came out of his mechanics, and instead of driving that ball somewhere, he popped it up. Unfortunate for him.
The Yanks down by a run. We're here in the bottom of the fourth. Just missed.
That's the ball. 1 ball, 1 strike.
And that misses. And that's ball 2. It's fouled back. Two now. Swings and misses, and that's 6 Ks for him in this one.
We're going to take a look at the pitch sequence of that at bat, and the thing to notice are the pitch locations. Every single one of them on the edges of the strike zone, and as a hitter, that can be pretty frustrating because you don't expect a pitcher to be able to make quality pitches one after another like that. And so those are tough spots to do damage, and a great demonstration of pitch command, and it got him a punch out that time.
And first offering is fouled off. Right side. Toss to Naylor, and it's a 1-2-3 inning. 3 up, 3 down that time. On to the top of the 5th we go. It's the Diamondbacks 2 and the Yankees 1. Welcome back. Quite a pitcher's duel so far. Here's how the starters have performed up to this point. Schmidt back to work. Check swing. He went too far, and it's a strike.
0-1.
Swing and a miss. And the count is 0-2.
0-2.
And that skips into dirt.
2 strikes.
Swing and a miss, and he struck him out. He's notched 4 strikeouts now. Ketel Marte stands in now for the Diamondbacks. Pitch misses there, and that is ball 1.
He's controlling things out there on the mound, not messing around at all. He's been in attack mode since the very start.
Next offering is down low.
2 balls.
Base is empty, 1 away, and we're at the top of the 5th. Check swing called strike, and it's 2-1. He swings and fouls one off. Here's a 2-2. Foul ball left side. He'll see another. 1 down, base is empty. Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. Swing and a ground ball. Throws to first. They get the out on Marte. So now it's the 4-hole hitter, Eugenio Suarez. And that one a little below the knees. And that's ball 1. That clips the inside corner for a strike.
Man, this guy's got a great feel for his breaking ball today.
So a foul ball makes it 1-2. And there's a ball. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. He picks up his 5th strikeout on the hill. And the Diamondbacks down in order. They lead it 2-1. Back in the Bronx, we head to the bottom of the 5th. Here's Paul Goldschmidt. Out in front and foul to the left side. And that one way outside. 1-1. And fouled off. Next pitch is outside.
Man, oh man, I don't know how you take that pitch. That's as close as it gets.
Thank you.
He fouls it off. We'll do it again. In the air, left field, down the line. Touches down, that's a hit. And a good start to the inning.
The first move felt like a bit of a guess. You have to be right in those spots or things can get away from you awfully quickly.
And stepping in for the Yankees, Oswaldo Cabrera. He's 0 for 1. High in the air, out to right. Carroll on his way over. Pulls it down and he makes the catch. 1 away. Jason Dominguez stepping in now for the Yankees. Went down on strikes his first time through. just missed.
Way to lay off that pitch down.
Goldie stands at first with one out. Right through there for a strike.
Well, we call that keyholing. Even though it's right there and looks pretty good, if he doesn't love it, he's not going to swing that early in the count.
And that one fouled off.
Pretty impressive. We haven't seen that pitch from him much, but he's got a really good feel when he throws it.
That one in the dirt, and the count's even at 2.
Well, with the amount of pitches that can end up in the dirt, a good secondary lead. Doesn't have to get away from the catcher, but if you're anticipating based off the trajectory, get yourself in the scoring position.
Cody Bellinger in the on-deck circle, hoping to get a chance to make a big impact here. Back to work, 3-2 now. Got him! Make it 7 strikeouts for him.
Well, just couldn't pull the trigger on the fastball right there, and I don't think he was taking it, thinking it might be a called ball or anything. I just think he was flat out frozen. Did not expect that location, in my opinion.
Here's Cody Bellinger. 0 for 2 in this one. Ground ball up the middle. Oh, a great flip.
Yeah,
it's
you're
there,
out.
and that's a great play. So no runs here on a base hit, no errors, and 1 left. 5 innings complete. It's the Diamondbacks 2 and the Yankees 1. Back at Yankee Stadium, leading off, Josh Naylor. And that drops in for a strike. High fly ball, and that one curling foul down the right side. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout.
Wow, short work to send him packing to start the inning, and no messing around either. All 3 pitches were in the strike zone, attack mode all the way, and that's pretty impressive given the pop he was dealing with at the plate.
Carroll up for the 3rd time here. Watches that one.
That's a ball. 2-0.
Tap foul at the plate. And a 2-1 on the way. That one is upstairs.
1 strike.
That's a walk.
That's ball 4.
Went with the cutter again, but couldn't find his zone.
Pitch count's getting up there now, and not saying that's the reason for this walk, but this is the point in the game when every sign of wavering starts to get everyone's attention.
Del Castillo in the box here lets that one go for a ball. One-run game, 1 out, 1 on. Here goes the runner. Swing at a high fly ball left field. Dominguez squeezes it. 2 down. So next is the designated hitter for the D-backs, Randall Grichuk. That one fouled off.
Well, if he's going to steal second, you want him to go early in the count. That way he's not a distraction to the hitter at the plate. Go ahead and get it out of the way so the hitter can focus on the pitch.
A little out front there as he swings through it. That's to third. Boots it. Still finds a way to get off the throw. They don't come much closer than that. Bang, bang play to end the inning. No runs on no hits, no errors, and one left. 2, 3, 4 due up in the home half of the sixth. It's the Diamondbacks 2 and the Yankees 1. Back in New York, and the batter will be the shortstop, Anthony Volpe. Fought off foul. And that is out of play. The shortstop takes the ball.
1 ball, 2 strikes to count.
Breaking ball misses down and away. Chases that one out of the zone, and he's up to 8 strikeouts in this one.
Bogey just ran out of patience there. He took a couple of pitches to even that count up at 2 balls and 2 strikes, but that time chased outside the zone.
Aaron Judge at the plate. And ball 1 to the right fielder. Home team down a run here in the bottom of the 6th. And Judge spoils that one. 1-1 now. That's a little bit low.
You got 2 balls, 1 strike.
And Judge takes the strike. Swing and a miss, struck him out. And here is Giancarlo Stanton. Bounding ball here, rolls foul.
Oh, he's got to be pretty proud of this outing so far. Sometimes guys cower coming into a ballpark like this, but he has attacked hitters. Pitching on the road like this is very impressive. This has been a treat to watch.
That misses the zone, and that's ball 2. Knee high, that's in for a strike. In the dirt, full count now. Got him looking for the strikeout. And he strikes out the side here in the 6th. 1, 2, 3 go the Yankees. And they trail it here. We go to the top of the 7th. Here's the left fielder, Lourdes Gurriel Jr. That one's upstairs, ball 1. And there's a ball.
2.
In the air, right field. And it's foul. Next pitch is downstairs. And a foul ball. Three-two now. Fouled off, and they'll do it again. Got him swinging.
Really nice execution of the cut fastball right there. Similar to how you might throw a 2-strike slider, start it middle away, let it break and take over that outside corner of the plate. But sometimes with a cutter, you just don't know how much it'll move. I think he's good, but I think he was also a little lucky right there.
just off the inside edge. Base is empty, one away here in the top half of inning number 7. On the ground to short. Now the throw to first on the run.
Out.
Got him. Nice play. Geraldo Perdomo stands in now for the Diamondbacks. And first offering is fouled off. The shortstop takes a ball.
Well, just about to hit that century mark. 100 pitches for this game.
Check swing, no appeal. Just missed. Ketel Marte waiting to hit for the D-backs. Hammered down the right side, but foul. And that's ball four.
Take your base.
One of the things about that 2-out walk, the base runner over at first base is going to have a very aggressive secondary lead. So a ball down the line or into the gap will produce a 2-out RBI, and those are the best. That is, if you are the offensive side of it.
And here comes the Yankees manager to the mound. Pitching change coming. Ian Hamilton will take over here.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
Marte stands in now and watches strike one. And that is downstairs. And the count even 1-1. Perdomo off of first with 2 away. And that's down and away. That one misses. 3-1.
At this point in the game, you cannot issue free passes. He's going to have to challenge this hitter. Hitter's got to be ready to swing it.
Fouls one away, and now 3-2.
Great RBI spot here. Just got to stay focused on the pitch. The runner will be in motion, so something in the gap should definitely score it.
And ball 4, 2 aboard.
Not what he wanted to do right there, Boo. That keeps this inning alive, puts a runner in the scoring position, and a chance for this offense to add on to their lead.
And a dangerous hitter coming to the plate. Here's the third baseman, Eugenio Suarez. First pitch misses. 2 aboard, 2 outs. Next offering is in for a strike. And a big swing and a miss.
I'd say that stayed in the tunnel for a long time. No chance of even fouling it off.
Swing and a miss, struck him out. That ends the inning as they squander a chance to pick up some insurance.
Sometimes he wears the emotion on the sleeve, but that's okay as long as he's getting results. And right there, thrilled with the punch out to get out of a jam.
We're back in a new pitcher here to start the bottom of the 7th. Joe Mantiply. He's making his 4th appearance of the season. And stepping in for the Yankees, Jazz Chisholm Jr. Swung on, belted. In one, hops off the wall, should be extra bases. As the tying run is forced to stop at second.
Didn't take long to get a result for that at bat. Absolutely hammered that baseball. Very loud coming off the bat. 107 was the exit velocity, and at that speed, it's going to be a great result more often than not. Now that sets up a huge at bat in this ballgame.
Here's the Yankees catcher now, Austin Wells. There's the strike.
As a pitcher, you know the runner on second is ready to push things with his speed. A base hit is probably going to be a big run, so you really have to execute on the mound.
Yeah, that's fouled off. With a single base runner, because of all the power, they are dangerous to tie this thing up or take the lead. With the go-ahead run at the plate, here the bottom of the 7th. He swings and hits a fly ball, center field. And it drops in. Here comes the throw. The tag out.
Well, it's always a risk when you're pushing for third like that. A bang-bang play. Had a chance to make it. Maybe a little better slide around the tag, but a nice job by the defense to cut off that runner.
Here is Goldschmidt. That pitch in for a strike. It's 0-1.
0-1's the count.
Rolled softly, but that goes foul. Now this is a rocket to left. Gurriel handles the chance. And there's 2 away. So 2 down now, and here is Oswaldo Cabrera. And that one upstairs, ball 1. Activity in the Arizona bullpen. Kevin Ginkel up and throwing for manager Torey Lovullo. Martinez getting cranked up as well. Wells off of first with 2 away. And a count 1-2. That one missed.
Right now they're looking for something hit hard into the gaps, give them an opportunity with 2 outs to score that run from first.
Swings and misses, struck him out. So no runs on 2 base hits, no errors, and 1 man left. We look ahead to inning number 8. It's the Diamondbacks 2 and the Yankees 1. We're at the top of the 8th. Now here is Josh Naylor. Hamilton back to work. And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter. Ball 1 there.
1 strike.
And now 2 balls and a strike.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Outside with a breaking ball. Down to the dirt, swing and a miss. And a foul ball, he stays alive. That one misses, so a leadoff walk.
Well, a breaking ball in that 3-2 count kind of tells you that that's the pitch he has the most confidence in right now.
And here comes the Yankees manager to the mound. Pitching change coming. So they turn things over to the righty, Jonathan Loaisiga. Swinging a foul straight back.
Well, these Diamondbacks doing a great job, Boog, of just waiting for the right pitch to come their way, and I'm seeing very patient at-bats out of them. They've already earned 5 walks in the game, and of course, that's providing them with a lot of run-scoring opportunities. Swing and a ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit.
Throw back in quickly. First and second now with nobody out.
Timing on the swing was good, able to shoot the ball up the middle. Didn't square it up as much as he probably would have liked, but that's a good approach, paying off.
At the plate, Adrian Del Castillo.
Right through there for a strike.
0-1.
Next offering misses. Now 1-2.
1 ball, 2 strikes the count.
Up the middle, sneaks through, base hit. Rounds third, headed for the plate. Now a long throw home. It's off the mark and he scores. And they lead by 2.
Picks himself up an RBI. Really nice job staying up the middle with his approach. He didn't try to do too much with the pitch, just shot it through the infield.
First and second, no outs. And next is the Diamondbacks DH, Randall Grichuk. And a foul ball. First and second, no outs. And we're in the top of the 8th. That one outside. Going to count 1-2. And downstairs. Loizaga fires. Swing and a ball popped in the air. And it falls. Headed for the plate. He'll score.
Well, he wasn't afraid to hit with 2 strikes. I think he choked up a little bit, maybe spread out, but he got the job done right there.
Here's Lourdes Gurriel Jr. 0 for 3 in this one. That one is hammered right field. Judge raging back towards the wall. Way back there and gone. His first homer of the year, and they tack on to their lead. It's 7-1. He only needed 1 swing to square it up.
Not wasting any time in that at bat, Boog. Aggressive, and it paid off. Boog, I wasn't sure he hit that one as hard as he needed to get it out of here, but it had just enough behind it for the homer. What an attempt at the wall, though. He really gave a terrific effort to try and bring that one back.
And here is Jake McCarthy. Line drive. No throw. He's safe at first. So a man at first. Next up for the Diamondbacks, Geraldo. On the ground to the left. 1 at second. And that's 2.
Oh, man, what a smooth double play. That was a thing of beauty from start to finish.
Ketel Marte digs in now. And that drops in for a strike. Outside with a breaking ball. And now 2-1.
He really committed to that fastball up at the top of the zone. He knows that if he makes a mistake in the zone, it gets hit hard by a power guy like this. That's a nice miss right there.
That one back up the middle, and it gets through. And Eugenio Suarez with a chance to make an impact with 2 away.
Well, that'll make you feel good as a hitter right there. Couldn't get any air under it, but he smoked that ball back up the middle. Timing was just perfect. Got great wood on it, and there's just no chance for the infielders with how hard he hit it.
Suarez in the box with 2 gone, and takes a look at a called strike. Next offering is downstairs.
This has been a rough inning, but sometimes you just got to work through it, save the rest of that bullpen, somehow stop the bleeding.
So a foul ball makes it 1-2. Marte leads off first with 2 down to the inning. Swing and a ground ball up the middle. Oh, he gloves it on the money. Nice play.
That was a great job of doing the math. He had the perfect angle, diving stop, completes the play, and that ends the inning.
This one isn't exactly close, Chris. Let's go off script for a moment.
I'm game.
Were we on script?
Never.
All right, Singy, when you played, how much of a fashionista were you? Would you come to the ballpark dressed to the nines?
No, I wouldn't. Even on the road trips, I was, pretty average. There were some guys that would dial it up, and there'd be some outfits where you're kind of double taking and saying, where in the world are you going? But overall.
Aaron Boone making a move for a new bat. Trent Grisham. Yeah, you see some guys into the fashion nowadays and big on the gram, as the kids like to say. Post their fits, right? That's what you say?
Is that what it is?
It's a fit. Your fit, your outfit, your fit.
Got a little drip around the neck, too?
Yeah, believe it. Scale of 1 to 10, how old do we sound right now?
Really old, like close to Social Security benefits.
Yeah. And that's downstairs and outside. Strike 3. Got him looking on the changeup. Bellinger up to hit. 0 for 3 with 2 groundouts and a strikeout.
Bellinger.
Close, but called a ball. And it's 1-0.
I can't play around with him here. It's a 6-run lead at this point. Got to attack hitters, even if you give up a solo shot.
Next offering is down low. The Diamondbacks up big in this one. Here, the bottom half of the 8th inning. Next offering is in for a strike.
In today's game, not that many fastball counts, but hitters still in the back of their minds, they're looking for one. 2-0 changeup call right there. Excellent pitch selection to go with.
Marte on to first. Bellinger is gone, 2 away. 2 outs, base is empty. And next for New York, Anthony Volpe. A walk and a pair of strikeouts. Strike on the inside corner.
Probably the best one we have seen. Throwing it where he wanted to, have a nice tight spin to it, and a teaser just off the edge of the plate.
To the right side. Marte throws to first in time. And the Yanks go quiet. And welcome back to the ballpark. New inning getting started. And here's the first baseman, Josh Naylor. Swing and a high fly ball, well struck. Way back there. Onto the track, and he makes the catch. Next to hit for Arizona, Corbin Carroll. And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter. Base is empty, 1 away here in the top of the 9th. Missed with a changeup, and it's 1-1. Swing and a high fly ball right field. Bellinger sizing this one up. Hauls it in for the out. Adrian Del Castillo stands in now for the Diamondbacks. Just missed. Next offering upstairs. Swing and a fly ball in the air out towards right center field. Judge makes the catch, and that'll do it. 3 up, 3 down for him there. Heart of the order, 3, 4, 5 will get their shot in the bottom of the ninth. It's the Diamondbacks 7 and the Yankees 1. Back now as they hand the ball to a fresh arm to start the bottom of the ninth. A.J. Puk.
And he's got a nice lead to work with, so he should come in throwing strikes, attacking these hitters.
3, 4, 5 due up for the home team. Here comes Aaron Judge. And the first pitch misses for ball 1.
Oh, he never moved because he never had time to. But that kind of velocity, you'd prefer that pitcher work away.
That misses the zone. 2-0. Ripped, but it curls foul.
A little early on that fastball. I'm sure the pitcher taking a note. Look for an off-speed pitch on this next one.
Yep, that ball went out.
And Judge spoils that one. Got him. 1 out.
Well, he's going to have some thinking to do when he leaves the ballpark after this one. That was his 3rd strikeout, and this one looking, obviously, so he's been a little overmatched. He's got to find a way just to be more competitive up there at the plate.
And now it's Giancarlo Stanton. Late with the swing there.
0-1.
The Yankees with a lot of ground to make up here in the last half of. Chop to third. Suarez throw to first in time. Now only 1 out remaining. Now it's the second baseman, Jazz Chisholm Jr. That one in there across the letters.
Cold night like tonight, last thing you want to do as a hitter is get jammed or even off the end. Trying to find that sweet spot on the bat. Tell you what, you're going to be trying to catch things out front. So off-speed pitches may be a good complement to that fastball.
Fastball for a strike. Puck is just 1 strike away. Fouls it off, still 1-2. 2 down, nobody on. We're in the last half of the 9th inning. Outside low, 2-2.
2-2. Yep.
Rolled slowly to first, and it goes just foul. Still 2-2 after the foul ball. Good battle here, about to be the 8th pitch of the at-bat. Pitch misses, and it's a full count. Battling here as he fouls it away.
Well, he's having a tough time getting a pitch by him. As a hitter, you feel pretty confident that you're seeing different pitches still able to make some type of contact.
About to see the 11th pitch of the at-bat here. Swing and a miss, struck him out, and that is the ball game.
It's always nice to grab the opener of a series. You come into a new ballpark, and just sometimes things aren't as comfortable as what you've been used to. The mound doesn't look straight. The background isn't what you like, but they didn't let any of those things distract them. In fact, they looked like they were playing a home game. Excellent job to set the tone for this series.
And a 7-1 finish in this one. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi. We'll see you soon.